Okay. So, tonight we're taking a break from Three Houses because I'm on call. So we're gonna do something a little, well, strange. Yeah, that opening screen is quite pretty. So, here's a little bit of background. I actually stumbled upon someone else playing this, so I'm not completely blind. I know some parts of the story that I probably shouldn't. But on the other hand, it piqued my interest enough to get the demo, which is apparently the entire first chapter. So we're gonna have a go at that and see how interesting it is. Gasp. Use wisely. So troll everyone.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Okay, I guess I can control right away. Also, that is really loud, so I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. The sound effect is probably the biggest offender here, so we'll turn that down a little more. Okay, that's definitely a little less deafening. So, that's a thing.
Holy shit. Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height?
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Alright, so maybe not the most intuitive interface, but I guess at least it explained it.
Of their beauty or innocence. She had a brilliant eye. So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
He captured the essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era.
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century.
Which
But I like
explains
it
why
old
Frank was
school.
Kerouac's photographic muse. And both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame.
I should take a
Capturing
picture to
the
prove I'm
romantic
still
urban
here.
solitude of the 20th
Plus, it's
century
perfect for my portfolio.
Dig?
And I have to get my daily selfie quota.
Contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man. And his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word
Are we
you
really
pesky
gonna
kids
take a
love so
selfie in
much.
the middle of class?
The selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression. Or selfie expression. Sorry, I know. So if anybody wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism, they could go back hundreds of years to blame society. Speaking of questions, I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture us. Now, based on the chapters I have no doubt you all memorized, who can tell me the name of the actual process that led to the birth of the self-portrait? Anybody? This does not bode well.
We might not be able to progress until I take the picture now.
Just jump right in with an answer.
Alright. Well, let's look for.
I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
This was in the chapters you read. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Hey, Knight. Thanks for the, 2-year resub. Holy crap. I like how both these answers are kind of just vague whatevers. Making an excuse or giving them lip, I guess.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Yes, Robert Downey Jr.'s wannabe teacher is kind
Victoria
of a
doesn't
jerk.
waste a second kissing ass.
But he's not the only not the only jerk. It's Victoria is so nicely proven.
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
You have just by participating, by putting yourself out there in the world. No matter who wins.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd. Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
She is facing the other direction. We could totally look at it or use it.
Huh, this might make a cool shot. Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hi, Max.
I hope I didn't embarrass you. Based on what? You seem quiet today. Seems a little bit of a jerk thing to say.
Kate, I hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Unless you're Victoria.
She's got nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure.
Oh, that was a little bit of an odd thing to apologize for, but okay.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy. Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Submit an image that best represents yourself or others in heroic action. Sounds a little over the top.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious. You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Even in weird daydream things with storms?
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I didn't have any time. Yeah. 20 grand apparently. I mean, you can get some pretty expensive equipment. Do I have to?
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Okay, we talked. I'm leaving. Bye.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
They're just getting you
You
ready.
always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture during class.
Because Max wants everybody to see how hip she is.
She plays it so shy. I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with a giant camera.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. Alyssa is always but she doesn't with a lot of people.
Girls, it's sad to
Best singer ever in Oregon looking for best guitarist ever. Bible study, sad, lonely, depressed. Come praise with your peers. Bible study. Sundays at noon.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
American girls,
Yay, Halloween, my favorite time of year.
imagine a world without you. American
There's the lighthouse again.
girls, I'd like to be part
Well, she did say you can't escape the lighthouse.
around you. Driving a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
How many students ever actually memorize all this shit? I guess we all should these days.
To all
Yeah, this academy seems real small.
American girls in the movie.
Granted, I guess there's multiple floors, but
Tell where your heart is. American
this can't be that large of a building overall.
with shiny smiles and plastic buddies. I wish
Miss
I
Grant is a great science teacher.
Another one of those posters.
Rachel Amber. She's so pretty. I hate these posters, so sad.
There's 5 posters within the span of one half hallway. Definitely could have been distributed better.
Principal doesn't come out of his office much.
What's on the ground? Actually, no, it's another missing person poster for Rachel. I wonder if it'll actually let me walk out. Because it Rory wants me to go to the bathroom.
I need to go splash some water on my face and freshen up first.
Yep, guess we don't get to.
she cries
Alright,
talking
off to the bathroom.
about her own place somewhere around the mountains. No one could dry her fountain till she got tired to come.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me. Now, who would bother to write that crap?
A lot of mean kids. That's who.
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Wow. Hold a grudge much?
I'm good to flow. Thanks. This poster must drive people to have sex.
Someone must have had way too much fun designing these posters. Like, there's a... Why is there a fire bell here? These things are usually in the hallway.
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. At least I got out of science class for that quiz.
That's so weird. Who puts a fire alarm in a place like that? Wait, use? Oh, because you can use the funny face. Oh no, wait, that's a sink. Or oh, no, we can.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy? Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Random butterfly. Shouldn't we really stand a little farther back to take the picture?
Whoa, where did that butterfly come from?
Well, at least we
It doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen
at least we
before.
didn't scare it off.
The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
That's not ominous.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Escalated a lot, yeah.
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I
Arbus.
actually reverse
There you
time?
go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by.
The game's focus might be off. Like as in... There's something... Like, do I have the window mispositioned or something? Let me see for a sec, say. You're right, it might be a little... Weird. It's telling me that's an actual top though. Yeah, okay, we're missing parts of the screen because OBS is telling me... Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know. Yeah, the box it gave me for resizing is not the same as what's showing on the screen. That's why off. Odd. Thanks for pointing that out, Glaive.
I better rewind.
Hey, Jez. I also like how no one reacted to the camera falling on the ground.
I did
Now,
it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly captured the
human
human
time
condition in black
machine.
and white? Anybody?
Hey, Cat.
Bueller?
Max, don't freak out.
Arbus.
Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images of
together,
helpless
Max.
faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
When I
children.
took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Tortured, right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the
long
bathroom
as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I feel sick, I have to use the bathroom. Well, this is just gonna come off as an excuse.
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought
answer?
out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype.
Okay, congrats with your
Think, Max.
or
Rewind and
congrats on
find
your shiny
something.
Latios.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your photo. I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm not avoiding, just...
Biding time? Waiting for the elusive right moment?
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you. Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition every
Force me to do that.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Alright, so what if we say the John Lennon thing I am?
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers, good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
You're not expecting this game to be time travel based? Well, in this game, life is strange.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
What's that got to do with anything?
Okay, so it auto-ran for a little bit there. I didn't actually have to hold shift
Okay,
for
Max,
about half
retrace
of that.
every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing?
Don't
Come on, put that thing
ever
down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again.
People trying to
I
control
need a
me.
hammer to break it open.
Hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away
That's
from me,
convenient.
psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh, shit! No,
Not quite fast enough.
don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to...
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Oh,
Nobody
right.
would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Right, I forgot I haven't.
No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on?
Life is teen
Do
drama.
not freak out.
I think it's a little farther than teen drama at this point. I mean, I could be wrong, but...
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Someone has to stick up his ass.
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking. Does he hate me?
He looks super worried.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything, since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my story? Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking. Does he hate me?
You never saw that dialogue before? So you've never seen anyone tell the truth? And yeah, distinguished. Air quotes. Of course, often distinguished means bribing someone under the table, so you know.
Max, you better go on outside now.
Alright, sure, let's see what he says to the other option. Looks like we're force choking him here.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Yeah, the game did warn us going in that the choices will have consequences. So I guess, especially for the first sets, it's probably saying like, hey, this is the kind of thing you can expect later on. I'm doing drugs. I mean, that is technically a distinguishing trait. The power of having important parents. Or power of any kind, really. Sometimes it's just having enough money. But I guess in this case, it's his parents having a lot of money, which, yeah. Alright, well, let's see what happens when we hide the truth.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick.
It happens, you know.
There's that teen toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
That's why your real life hero is Batman. All he needs is the power of money. Also, you can't be idiots to the identity of all Batman technology.
Max, you better go on outside.
Unless you can cover it up with money. That seemed like a really weird, disproportionate response to not hiding it. I think we'll stick with the original story.
You look a little stressed out.
I just saw Nathan Prescott.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office? Thank you.
And then he shoots the principal. Oops.
Rachel Amber. She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her. Miss Grant sure is dedicated to that petition. Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
It could have helped Rachel. Hey, that's a good point. That does seem excessive. On the other hand, we just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around the girls' bathroom. So, what happens when we just say David Madsen?
David Madsen doesn't need another excuse to harass students here.
Max, this isn't about personalities. This is about protecting civil rights and our school's legacy of freedom. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Haha, that's what you think. I have news for you. Wait, Life is Strange 3? I heard there was a second game. I didn't realize there was a third game.
The Native Americans?
The tribes who were here first, who welcomed the settlers. Both cultures found a mutual symbiosis and thrived. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
I feel like she doesn't have the right idea of what actually happened. Like, maybe it's different down there, but mutual symbiosis, especially at that time, is not the words I'd use. Third is like a new spin? What do you mean by new spin? I guess if the season isn't done yet, that would explain probably why I haven't heard of it, because that sounds really new. Well, I don't think she actually knows what she's talking about, but... I think we're gonna be swayed by Mr. Prescott waving a gun around. Maybe we should actually have cameras, or a metal detector.
Miss Grant, I totally respect your passion and knowledge, but some security cameras make me feel a little safer.
I'm not against security, Max. We should all be concerned when private space becomes public. Your generation has been tricked to think everything should be recorded.
Stella always looks so serious and dedicated. Good for her.
Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
He's aloof. Well, I guess he does seem like an okay guy when we say the right things to him. Comes across as a bit of a jerk otherwise. Not sure, let's play to her opinion all.
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher. And I actually love his work.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It must piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell Hicks. Plus, he is pretty hot for an older guy. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
Wow.
Victoria is pretty obvious. I don't think Jefferson is into her.
I don't think she's closed the deal, but she's not the only player.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him.
What?
Well, I heard that from a good source.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria. Not my kind of clique. But I heard insane stories about Rachel.
I heard insane stories about Rachel. Allow me to not elaborate at all.
I better read Warren's text before he blows my phone up.
What? Why is he spamming us? Life is Octopath? What? Yay, it's prize money.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive. That's one of his famous shots. I love how it captures the moment.
Nothing to say about that one, though.
I think his name is Evan. He always looks so intense.
Yeah, I realized you were talking about Octopath Traveler, but I don't know enough about Octopath to make the connection.
Hey, Evan. Mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
Well, time to guess, then he needs time travel powers if we screw it up. Ah.
Gotta be Eugene Smith.
Well, they both were famous war photographer images, but you should know the difference. Good try. Wrong answer.
I go too far.
Hey, Evan. Mind?
Let's see if you're worthy of it.
Oh, you're playing it right now. I heard pretty good things about it. I want to play it eventually, but right now I basically got 3 houses at the forefront, and Octopath is kind of one of those things where I'd like to actually play it in a chunk and not have it as like something I'm just doing every couple months while I'm on call. So. PC or Switch? That's a good question. I'll have to look into it and see which version is, I don't know, I guess maybe has better performance. Because I mean, I could get it on a PC or I could get it on a Switch, so... I guess I'll have to look into it.
Steve McCurry?
Unless he could travel back in time. McCurry was born 5 years after the falling soldier picture. McCurry also shoots in color. In other words, no portfolio.
Hey, Evan. Mind?
Let's see if you're...
Isn't it Robert Doisneau?
Oh my. You can't even tell the difference between street photography and photojournalism. No portfolio peak for you.
Well, managed to miss all of them.
Hey, Evan. Mind if I...
Let's see if you're...
Robert Capa, of course. I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
My. This quiet child knows things.
That's why I'm here.
You're a kindred spirit, Max. Would you care for a perusal of my portfolio? It's not a privilege I grant to many.
I'd be honored, sir.
Evan's portfolio always looks so uber pro. I'd love to see his photos in there. These photos are great. And Rachel Amber's face is mesmerizing.
I'm glad you also like the reaching out to force choke pose.
Hi, Evan.
As you can see, Rachel Amber was my favorite model here. She knew exactly what angles worked best with my eye.
What was she like?
She was like mercurial. You know what that means.
Of course I do, you snob. I know, I can be a little diva. What do you think happened to her?
Nothing good, Max. Nothing good.
Huh.
I need to go there and grab Warren's flash drive.
Where we do that? See what else is in the area.
Clever. That's Luke Parker. Zachary pushed him into a locker last week. Go bullies.
Hello?
Max, I don't feel like talking.
Oh, sorry. I won't bother you.
Daniel is always drawing something. He makes me look like an extrovert.
What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi, Max. Could I, ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on Facebook, though.
Sure.
I'd be honored, Daniel. Makes me feel like a muse.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking about my real muse, Rachel Amber.
Huh. Apparently not everyone knows her.
You knew her?
No, but once she asked me to draw her portrait. Oh, she was a natural.
So what happened to her? There's gotta be a story.
She just stopped coming to class. Some people say she ran away. Some say she jumped off a...
Sorry, I need to take this call. Alright, looks like I gotta deal with a ticket or two, so I'm gonna drop stream and put on a rerun for as long as it takes me to finish it. So I'll hopefully be back soon.